Okay guys, so today I set out to ride another century. As you know, I like to do a century a month, and this month happens to be my birthday month, so I'm doing a birthday century ride. And I would like to point out a couple things. I've never done a century on this aggressive of a tire. These are the Schwalbe G1 Bite and G1 Ultra Bite, but it's the rear that really matters. And they're 700 by 45. And I talked to you about this in earlier videos that I'm going to go bigger. I'm going to go 700 by 50 and 700 by 55. Now I feel, and you guys back me up, I was a little bit ahead of my time when I asked Seven to custom make this frame and give me plenty of clearance. As you can see, there's plenty of clearance. And I even have more clearance on my new Seven frame. And I did that with this in mind. I like bigger tires. And yes, there's a little more rolling resistance because you have a little more of a tire patch as you get bigger. But you could also run really low tread, and because of the width, it gives you the grip from that extra tire patch. So let me show you my setup in case you guys haven't seen this bike before. It's got the unique, which really nice Hope, the RX4 brakes. That's why I have the little British flag there. They're made in UK. I really like the Hope stuff. I have lots of parts from Hope. These are the custom wheels that I had made by I'll show you on the other side, but wheelbuilders.com, that custom made these Zip Explore 101 that are I-28 rims, and that's one of the reasons why I got them, because of the width. You know how I am about bigger tires and wider rims. And so I have that. This has the Shimano GRX rear derailleur. It used to have the Ultegra RX, but I switched that out the end of last year. But you can see the shifters and the brakes are actually still the Ultegra RX, because these got carried over from my first gravel bike before Shimano had GRX. The crank is a unique crank by White Industries that has that wide spacing of a big 48 down to a 30, and it works with that Ultegra cassette, which is an 1134. So it happens to work. I do have another combination I'm going to use when I go bigger and meatier tires for climbing up back road mountain climbs, because I'm going to be doing that. But this is working for the century that's mostly on paved or hard pack. I really like the Silca cages. I ended up getting those. I kind of go between the Silca cages and the King tie cages. I like them both. It's got NV, most of the NV cockpit with the seat post and the stem. The handlebars, I didn't go NV. This is like my third set of handlebars on here, and they're the Whiskey Parts Company handlebars, and they're the F12, or yeah, they're the lower flare one, and these are 42 width. This bar tape is already kind of messing up. I guess if you ride a lot, this is probably not the best bar tape to get. This is the Ergon bar tape. This is the Ergon saddle, which I really like, and the SM, the Pro Mountain, or Pro SR, the Pro Road one, and with the hollow rails. I didn't go the carbon rails. I think steel rails have a little more give to them, personally. So and then the rest is what you could see. Hello.
Hey there.
With Chris King bottom bracket. I'm not a big fan of that, actually. I'm not even a big fan of the Chris King hubs, but I decided to get those for the fun. Yeah. So and kind of to be matchy. The light is a good commuter light by Magic Shine, with the remote right here where I could change it. My computer, the Garmin Edge 840. Bar ends are the Cane Creek. I forget what Cane Creek calls their bar ends. But I just got those because they were on sale. I'm not going to spend $40 something on bar ends, and I think they were on sale for $15. What else do I have on here? bag. The bag is from Silka, which is their roll-up bag, which has my mini tools in there. And then this bag, oh yeah, let's talk about this bag. This is my Rock Geist bag that was custom made, and it's made in the USA. And I'm going to get another bag for my other bike that's going to just have just for one water bottle, and it's going to go down and have be like a bigger triangle. This is kind of limiting with the space in there, but it's working for now. But I just wanted to try it out, and I'm enjoying it. And pedals are the Garmin Rally XC power meter pedals, and the brake rotors the same as the brakes are the Hope rotors. So, and this is laced up with double sputted GT Swiss spokes and brass nipples. I decided to go brass nipples, and I do actually kind of lean towards brass nipples, just because I don't want nipples stripping out when I'm trying to dish my wheels or true my wheels or something like that. I don't build wheels, but I do my own maintenance to my wheels and check my spoke tension and stuff like that. So you don't have to know how to build your own wheels to maintain them. So that's where I'm at, you guys, and I'm enjoying being out all day on a Saturday. It's what I like to do, and I'm very blessed to have my health for another year, and I've maintained my health. I still need to follow up with my doctors and get my annual wellness visit and my labs, but I'll just be honest with you, I do take cholesterol lowering medication, and I have borderline high cholesterol. It's always remained borderline, it's never gone super high, but I do believe in taking cholesterol lowering medication prophylactically, even if you don't already have a high cholesterol, to take it. It's just common sense, and I'll tell you why. Your vascular system is like your pipes in your house, and they get old and they build up calcification and build up crud in there, and it's just part of aging. And if you could do something, I don't care how much you train, of course training helps it, and if you're doing VO2 max efforts and doing some really good training, it is going to obviously keep your vascular system running better, but it's also just time and how much circulation goes through your body after, 60, 70, 80 years. You're going to have the propensity that you will go, I guess you could go either way. You could either go with a rupture of your vascular system because the walls got pretty thin, or you can go with a but it's usually a combination when that happens, or you can get a clotted artery because of calcification and buildup. So I don't want to go too deep into that science, but it's just, if you use your common sense, you realize that you probably don't eat perfect, and you probably don't exercise perfect, and even if you were perfect, you would not be able to keep your veins squeaky clean. So a cholesterol lowering medication to me is the best thing that the medical world has ever came out with. And I'll talk to you guys later.